And we're back, kicking in with Kaylani. New week, new sport is track. Our special guest.
Jayvon Jones.
How are you, Jayvon Jones?
I'm pretty good today.
That's good. How was school?
It was cool. I'm actually finished now. I finished all my exams. Actually, I was exempt from my exams, so I don't have to take
Okay.
them.
Well, how did you get that?
Just having a good grade in the class and all that.
In each class? How many classes do you have?
I have 5 classes this year.
And what are they?
Anatomy. I don't take a math this year because I did calculus last year. I have English 12, government. I'm in dance. I did that to help with my flexibility in track and stuff.
For track? That's good.
Also, I'm in another class.
You don't remember?
Oh, advanced program. We code and we make games in there.
That's good. So what's your major?
Next year, I'm a major in like exercise science to go towards physical therapy.
And what do you want to be?
So like with that, I'm gonna start my own organization, my own business. And while I'm helping people with physical therapy, I'm gonna like spread the word of God with that. So
That's good. What do you want the business name to be? You have that plan yet, or?
well, it's still in the process.
Still in the process? That's great. You always have a process. So tell me a little bit about yourself and your family and who is Jayvon Jones.
Well, I have 2 brothers, Malcolm and Jamarin. They both live together in Richmond. Jamarin, he's 24, and he's not 24. He's 22.
Okay.
And my oldest brother, he's 28. They're real close to me. I love them guys. They're like my best friends. And I have an older sister. She lives in Greensboro. And I have 2 nephews and a niece.
What does your family mean to you?
They're everything. That's my backbone. That's what keeps me going. That's what makes me want to keep grinding.
So you're here for track. How long have you been with track?
I've been doing track since 6th grade, so a while now.
Okay.
Pretty much take up all my life since it's like football one season, and then it's indoor track, then outdoor track, and outdoor track pretty much goes into the summer.
Okay. So you do football and track.
Yeah.
Which one do you like better?
I used to love football more, but then again, track takes up most of my life.
Most of your
so,
life?
Yeah.
That's good. So with track, what do you guys do to train, and how do you get ready for a meet?
Well, I'm a jumper, and I also run too, so I pretty much do a little bit of everything. We do sprints, work on 400s. 400, that's a lap, and 400 Mondays suck a lot. So we pretty much, like a workout we will do, like towards at the beginning of summer, beginning of the season, we'll do like 3 400s. Like we'll have a set, 4 sets of 400s. And after 400, you'll run 100, and then you'll start the next set. So like we have different groups, about 4 groups, and like in between each set, we'll do 100. So it's a good workout.
Okay, and what is a jumper for people who don't know?
Well, I do the long jump and triple jump. And triple jump is a total of 3 phases. It's the first phase, second phase, and last phase, like a hop, skip, and a jump. It's actually, if you look at it, you'll think it's real difficult, but to me, it's like a real nice dance. And a long jump, that's pretty much you just run it as fast as you can, and you'll just jump into the sand.
Oh, so you just jumping all over the track, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so since 6th grade, do you have any stats in like middle school that you can tell the people?
Well, all right, so towards the end of my 8th grade year, in long jump, I was hitting about around 19 feet. And triple jump, I was hitting around 41. 41. And then freshman year, that was a good year. I ended the season jumping a 44. And that year, I went to nationals, freshman division.
Freshman year, you went to nationals?
I went in freshman division, and I ended up winning and broke the record.
That's great. High five. That is great.
So that was a really big year.
A big year, only in 9th grade with nationals. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So from winning nationals in 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, how did that?
10th grade, it was pretty much like a training year, pretty much just to get myself healthy. I still went to nationals, but I didn't really place.
That's fine, yeah.
Junior year, last year, I ended up winning states indoor, and I actually won that with a strained hamstring. Like, it was almost torn. So that was also a big moment. And we're waiting for big things this year. We got regionals tomorrow, so that'll be a big day.
Where is regionals at?
It's actually at William Fleming, so come through.
Let everybody know who,
It'll be at William Fleming around 11 o'clock, and it's regionals. It's probably be about $7 to get in. So if you want to see
You
something
wanna-
great, check out William Fleming.
If you want to see Jayvon Jones, check out William Fleming. There you go. So have you did any school searching yet? What's for college? What's your next thing for college?
So I had choice between 3 different schools.
Mm-hmm.
It's either University of Rhode Island, Liberty University, or Roanoke College.
Why'd you choose those 3?
Those were the best talking money, honestly.
Money
and
talk.
they're great academically, and that's mostly what I look for most into the schools. So I narrowed down my decision. I ended up choosing Roanoke College. But,
Okay, so you already signed?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Rhode Island was kind of too far, and I felt most comfortable with the coach at Roanoke. So I
Okay.
just like either be real far, not too far, or right at home. I was like, I mostly just go stay where I feel like I can get the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you'll be at Roanoke College. That's great. So, did your family help you pick that, or did you mostly do it yourself?
Me and my mom, we talked about it and stuff. My cousin, he goes to Liberty, so he was like, "Hey, come on, man, come on.
Yeah.
You can room with me next year." I was like, "Yeah, I'm thinking about it," but mostly I just really discussed it with my mom, and I was like, "The coach here, he really makes me feel comfortable. He makes me feel like he could really put me to the next level. Like he texts me all the time, see how I'm doing." Check on my stats, check on my grades. Like he don't just ask me about school. I mean, about track. He asks me about like my social life. He asks me about prom and all that, and like the extracurricular activities I was in. So he really made me feel like one of his own already.
That's great. That's what it's all about, really. So you already told me about your classes. How's your grades?
Oh, my grades. I feel like they could be better, but like people say, "Oh, they're good, man. They're good." I mean, I stay with an AB honor roll all the time.
That's great.
Like right now, I'm trying to get this B up in my advanced programming class. It's actually pretty difficult coding because it's like it's not like you could just add things up and then you get it. It's just like you got to know it. So if you don't know it, it's pretty difficult. But A's and B's, I have a 3.3 GPA, and I'm advanced. Graduating with advanced. So,
Diploma?
Yeah.
That's great. What's your extracurricular activities?
Well, I'm in a National Honor Society.
Okay.
I
I thought
also
about that too.
lead the FCA at my school. So we do a lot of different things with that. We meet every Thursday morning at 8 o'clock before school. I also like spoke in front of a bunch of people about it, like help raise money for our football team to go to camp. Every year, the July 3rd through the 8th, we go to FCA camp in Richmond, University of Richmond.
Oh yeah, Keyshawn goes there. Yeah.
So I help raise money with that. So pretty much I just go on stage, talk about how it impacts me and my school, and it's pretty much how I raise money on that.
You just doing your thing.
I'm also in the gospel choir at William Fleming, and I do something else. Oh yeah, I'm senior class vice president.
Okay.
So
And how old are you?
I'm actually 18.
18?
My birthday was January 1st. Yeah.
What'd you do for your birthday?
Just hung out with some friends. Just chilled a little bit. Didn't do too much.
That's great. Your energy's great. I'm glad that you're actually getting out here and doing stuff in school because most kids don't really want to participate in anything they have in school.
Yeah.
So that's great. Let me see. What's the rest? What else can we talk about? I don't know what else to talk about.
Well, on states, we don't get to. I'm actually sacrificing the first day of states. It's 2 days.
Okay.
Because the first day, June 1st, is graduation.
Ah.
And I really wanted my aunt to see me walk across stage. So I decided to stay here for the first day. And then afterwards, we go drive up there. But it's not like I could catch the rest of the first days because we had the 2 o'clock graduation, and it's all the way in Norfolk, in Newport News. So we just go get there that night, and then I'm gonna miss triple jump, my favorite event.
Oh, man.
And then all the open races. So I only could do long jump and the relays.
Because usually they go to graduation and then get on the bus. Isn't that what they usually do? Or
we did that last year, but they still missed a couple things. And plus, since we was 4A, we didn't have to travel as far. Like now we have to travel even further, and we have the later graduation. So
what are you doing to prepare for states?
Just trying to stay focused. Trying to train every chance I get. Just trying to stay focused for real, because it's a couple of guys coming in like higher than me, ranked higher than me. So if I just stay focused, go there, execute, I'll be good.
That's great. So check him out, Jayvon Jones for States. Does track have numbers? Do you wear numbers?
It depends. Like if it's a big meet, like the past week we went to Richmond. It was the Southern Track Classic. We have bib numbers.
Oh,
So like
okay.
if it's a big meet, they'll have bib numbers to try and identify people. So your name will go with the bib. So that's another way they identify you in a track meet. If not, you'll just have if you're in a race, you'll have like a number on the side of your leg just for your lane.
Okay. And who's your favorite track star? Do you have a favorite?
My favorite track athlete. I got a couple. Growing up, around freshman year, I was watching this guy. He jumped for Florida Gators, Marquise Nindy. He's a triple jumper. He's real cool. Like as a person, he's real cool, and he's a good jumper. He won the NCAA title every year, SECs. So I look up to him a lot. Also, Will Clay, he's a real cool guy. He's sponsored by Red Bull. He's a cool guy. He just do different things. Like it's not just like that they do good. It's that they're unique individuals themselves. Like they have another life instead of just track.
And that's what you look for in people?
Yeah. And like that they make time to be passionate about the sport, but then again, they have time to be themselves. So that's why I look up to them on that.
Do you have any favorite like NBA player or football, or do you just really watch track?
I like Westbrook. He's a real cool guy too. So how he like identifies himself through his clothing and all that, and how he's like he's not afraid to express himself. Like if you come down on runway, the court. So if you talking track, got a little messed up, but coming down the court, aggressive, and just he's an athlete. That's what I like about that. Pretty much that's it. So.
That's great. Here we have it, Jayvon Jones, 18 years old, going to Roanoke College, kicking it with Kaylani.